Sometimes it happens, right guys? You're completely busy with your work. Life feels like a race. And suddenly a smell, a flavor, or even an old familiar sound pulls you straight back into that corner of childhood where everything was simple, light, and full of love. Something like that happened to me too. One day I was tired, bored of my routine, walking past the kitchen, and a soft hint of spices brought back a memory so strong that it literally stopped my breath. It felt like time had frozen, like I was standing again in front of my grandmother's old stove, watching her magic, while she created a taste that didn't just fill the stomach, it filled the heart. Guys, be honest, we all have that one dish in our lives that isn't just food, it's a whole story. For me, that was one special recipe my grandmother only made on special occasions. Her style, her smile, the way she planned everything, it was so soothing that you just wish the moment would never end. And the cutest thing? Her cooking style. No stress, no rushing, no irritation. Everything was done with ease, love, and that soft, gentle smile. At that age, I never understood why her food tasted so perfect. I used to think she had some kind of magical power in her hands. But as I grew older, I realized that her magic wasn't in the spices, oil, or recipe. Her magic was her love. She believed that food wasn't just something to fill your tummy, it was the soul of the home. For her, every roti and every bite was like a prayer. Maybe that's why its taste went straight to the heart. Today, I'm going to tell you that same story. A story that's more about a relationship than a recipe. A memory that, whenever it comes back, brings a shine to the eyes and a soft warmth to the heart. Maybe you also have a dish in your home that doesn't just fix your mood. It heals your whole soul. So come, let me take you into that story where my grandmother's love, her lessons, and her special flavor all came together to create a memory. One that still reaches straight into my heart. Every evening in my childhood, a beautiful aroma would spread through the house. And I instantly knew that Grandma was making something special in the kitchen. The way her hands moved, her calm style, and the old glowing stove, it all looked like a scene from a movie. I would sit near her and wonder what magic she was doing. The sizzling spices, her cute stay back, don't stick too close, and the warm atmosphere. It felt like a tiny world filled with nothing but love and comfort. One day curiosity pushed me and I asked her, "Why does your food taste so different?" She smiled and said, "Taste doesn't come from spices, my child. It comes from intention." I didn't understand it back then, but every bite carried a strange kind of comfort, as if all my worries were melting away. She always said, when the heart is clean, the food becomes pure too. It sounded like a line from a story to me at that age, but today it feels like one of the greatest secrets of life. One evening I was trying to roll rotis with her, and mine kept turning into funny, uneven shapes. I got irritated and said, "Grandma, I can't do this." She gently held my hand and said, "My child, life's roti is the same. Sometimes round, sometimes crooked, sometimes perfect. But if your intention is right, nothing else matters." Her words settled in my heart just like the warm aroma from a hot pan. That day she didn't just teach me cooking, she taught me patience, love, and the meaning of acceptance. Even today, whenever I stand in the kitchen, Grandma's fragrance, her words, and her peace stand with me. I try to recreate her recipe, but that original taste never comes back. Maybe because it wasn't just flavor. It was a piece of her love and her soul. Whenever life feels difficult, I take one bite and it feels like she's whispering, "Everything will be okay." My child, her memory still travels straight into my heart. Guys, this story ends here, but my grandmother's taste, her aroma, and her lessons never end. No matter how fast life becomes, one old memory, one simple dish, or one warm roti can bring us back to the people who taught us what real love is. Maybe we can't bring back their exact cooking, but their love, their style, and their blessings live inside us forever. And if you also have such a memory at home, never let it fade, because those memories are what make a heart feel like home.